We heard you've been spending some time doing jiu-jitsu clinics in Singapore. Could you just share more about that experience with us?
Yeah, it was a pleasure to come here. Myself and Gilbert, we went to a jiu-jitsu school, showed them some of our moves, a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, a little bit of Scottish jiu-jitsu, but the level of jiu-jitsu that's coming out of Singapore is through the roof, and I believe that within the next couple of years we're going to see some big names coming out of here. We also spent a bit of time in one of the local schools, and we were showing them some of our striking, showing them some jiu-jitsu. Gilbert will tell you a brilliant story one day. You need to ask him about the young kid who inspired him. You want to go for it? Tell him the story, come on. It's too good.
We went to the school today. We were teaching martial arts at a British school. And the guy came at me and asked me to choke him out. And I was just like, I asked the professors, they say, "Oh, it's all good." I said, "Okay." And what happened?
So this kid was between 14, 15, and he's like, "Gilbert, can you choke me out?" So the teacher was like, "What do you mean choke him out?" Gilbert slips in a rear naked choke and the kid goes out like that. I've got a hold of the kid's legs, like, "Oh, please wake up, man. I'm not going to jail for this."
I was very nervous because he was out. What happened? He said, "You just asked, brother."
What was the teacher's face like? The teacher was panicking, but it was a really good experience today. And I'm glad that being a UFC fighter, we get to do that regularly and go into schools and inspire the next generation of kids who are going to take up MMA.
You're leaving Singapore with a story, that's for sure. You got a question right here? One more prediction from Gilbert. Kamzat and Costa, who's taking it?
Wow, that's a good one. I even gonna make a big breakdown of that on my YouTube channel, but it's a very close fight. I think it's gonna be decided on the clinch. I think Kamzat will come with a lot of pressure to try to take Costa down. If he's able, it's gonna be a big problem for Costa. But if Costa defending can get away and use the striking, it's going to be a long night for Hamza. I think it's a very close fight and it will be decided on the clinch. If Hamza can take him down, Hamza wins. But if Costa can defend it and use the striking, then Costa wins. So very close fight.
Let's go up here. You've been on line, Korean Zombie shirt. Go ahead.
Hi. My question is for Gilbert Burns. So you mentioned before that you fight whoever UFC give you. So like, will you prefer your next fight to be the title fight or anyone for the top 10 to add on to your resume?
If it's up to me, I'll get my rematch with Bilal Muhammad. If it was up to me, yeah. But if not, I'll fight Dustin Poirier, I'll fight Kamaru Usman, I'll fight, I don't know, I'll try to get the guys in the top 5, but if not, it is what it is, I'll get the guys in the top 10.
So any preference or which city or which event?
Singapore.
Up here, you've been waiting for a few minutes, thanks for waiting.
Testing. Gilbert Dorino Firstly, I got to say, nice kicks, man. We got the Jordan Force, Paul Craig, the Travis Scott, and beside you, we got the Bruce Lee team, man. Okay, so my first question for Gilbert, name me your top 5 welterweights of all time.
GSP.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Gilbert.
Tomorrow. After tomorrow. No way. No. That guy out here, say that again. Yeah, I think it was, let me get here.
GSP Kamaru.
GSP Kamaru, Robbie Lawler. I'll put Tyron Woodley. And
Yeah, Gilbert, you're up there, man.
Gilbert Burns.
And my next question is for Paul Verju Craig. Mate, some fans over here want to know who will win in a fight between you and Dorino. Who, man?
We love those, man.
That's a different weight class. This guy is big.
Hey, man, catch weight, you never know, man. Alright, much love, guys. Take care. See you all, man.
Thanks for the question. Down here, do you have a question?
May I ask a question? This is for Yadong. Hi, exactly, just like the gentleman over there, I like your t-shirt.
Thank you.
And because last time you were supposed to fight, right? And you got injured. And how is your injury now? Is it all fully recovered?
Yeah, it's already getting better and better. So I'm ready for next one.
Great, good to hear. And you have been learning English, right? So what's the motivation for you to learn English? And how good is your English now?
I don't know how good my English is, but I think if you want to be an international fighter, you need to learn English, speak English.
How about a round of applause? It sounds pretty good to me.
So, you know, Sanda is traditional Chinese martial arts, right? So I wonder, like all the fans wonder, have you been teaching like your teammate from Alpha Male some tricks from China, like the traditional Kung Fu?
Yes, a little bit, not too much. Yeah, they don't like stand up.
Okay.
Thank you for the question.
Most people like grappling in Team Alpha Male.
Okay. Good luck, and you're supposed to fight in December in Shanghai.
Yes.
Do you have an opponent yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
May I ask Gilbert Burns? Okay. So how you doing? Okay. So I saw the video you were drinking with Jin Liang after he got the win. You were drinking Chinese baijiu. How was it?
It was very strong.
Strong? Is it spicy? And I wonder if Gilbert really burns?
I do.
Okay, another one for Paul. You said you're gonna be back in December or January, right? Are you interested in fighting in Shanghai, China? Because you got a lot of fans there as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty much wherever the UFC tells me to fight. For this next fight, it needs to be a top 10 opponent, and if the opportunity arises to fight in China as a light heavyweight or a middleweight, I'm there. But I'm looking forward to being a middleweight contender, so if that's the opportunity, that's where it is.
Okay. Good luck. Can I have another one?
Sure.
Okay, I got actually a similar question. I want to ask you, Gilbert Burns, you fought with Hamza Chimaev, right? How do you rate his striker standing game, and what do you think about he fighting with Costa? Who is your favorite? Who you prefer?
Yeah, I think he's very good, very tough. He was very good for the division, very big for the division. But now going to middleweight, those guys are big. Look at this guy, Costa is that big. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watch this fight. Comes out against Costa in middleweight. I think it's going to be a close fight. I want to look at this fight too. Good fight.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you for the questions. Up here.
All right. This question's for Paul. So now that you moved a division, who's your dream fight in that division?
It has to be for the title, doesn't it? It has to be against Israel Adesanya. I believe my skill set in jiu-jitsu could steer me to victory. But anybody in that top 5, it would be an honour to share the octagon with. I'm a fan of the sport. And when I see high-level fighters like Sean Strickland, like DDP, like Hidro Adesanya, I want to face off against him and show that I'm a well-rounded jiu-jitsu practitioner who's trying to be an MMA fighter.
Okay, thank you. And then, this is not a question, but I just want to say that I'm so starstruck to see you, Gilbert Burns. Like, I've been a fan since years, and now I feel so nice to finally see you live. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question. Up here.
Hi, this question is for Gilbert. So before I ask the question, I just want to say that he's the real BMF of the UFC! Great! So, other than being a big fan of you, I'm also a big fan of Q Cliff, your gym, right? And I understand there's a lot of uprising welterweights from your gym itself. So I do see you guys fighting each other. So you cornered Ian Gary last week. So how do you see Ian Gary going up against Romanov? Like they mentioned about their fight.
Yeah, that is a good fight. I saw those guys sparring before. Yeah, that was UFC for free at the gym. Those guys sparring, Shavkat, Ian Gary. We got a lot of guys at the gym, Kamaru. Yeah. We got a couple high-level guys from Bellator, Jason Jackson, Logan Storley. A lot of guys at the gym. So we have a gang at 170. A lot of tough guys. Plus Vicente Luque is there too. Yeah. Eventually we gotta fight each other. We already know we're cool about it. Whenever it gotta make sense, you know. You gotta be for #1 contender or for the UFC title. But we agree already. We know we're gonna fight each other.
So my next question is for Yadong. So you got a win over Chito Vera, and now Sugar O'Malley is calling out Chito Vera. How do you think you will fare against Sugar O'Malley or Chito Vera again?
Sorry, can you repeat it? I got it. What does he think about a possible matchup with Sean O'Malley and Chito Vera?
就是说，如果奥马里跟Vera 打，你觉得会怎么样？再打一次。
I hope Chito win the fight, and if he win, he will shut out me. Okay. Because I win him.
I hope you get a title shot.
Yes.
Thanks for the questions. Let's just keep it to one question so we can get through to everybody. Go ahead, over here.
Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying Singapore so far. My question is for Gilbert Burns. So we know you're number 5 in your division. How far do you think you are from a title fight?
I think I'm a big win away for a title fight. I was doing great this year. Got 2 wins back to back. Got the 3rd one. Hurt my shoulder. Kept fighting till the end. Yeah, I think one big win, I'm getting a title shot. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you. Over here.
My question is for Paul. Paul, being one of the best fighters to ever come out of the UK, who do you think is the next big thing to come out of the UK who's not currently in the top 15?
It's kind of you to say that, but remember we've still had guys like Michael Bisping before me, we've still got Leon Edwards, so it means a lot for you to say that. UK right now is full of absolute studs. Arnold Allen is one of my favourite fighters. Like, I can see him, he's still young, he's still got development to do. He can be a title contender, he can have that belt, so for me, Arnold Allen.
Thank you very much, and I hope you do well on that title run. And if you do get to Izzy, grab that neck and don't let go, brother.
Yeah.
Over here.
Hi, my question is for Paul. Hi, for the upcoming middleweight title fight next month, how do you think Sean should go about his fight against Izzy to try and claim the middleweight title?
Lion is back in cap because he's going to get pieced apart, he's going to get picked, he's going to get poked at, he's going to get kicked. I don't believe he's got the striking ability to hang with Hidro Adesanya. I believe that DDP has that unorthodox style which could suit that fight, and I believe he's got a better opportunity to get in victory, but I can't see how Sean Strickland can get that. I'm coming for Sean Strickland.
Alright, all the best, man. Love you.
Over here, go ahead.
My next question is for Paul. What's your secret behind that luscious beard?
If you know, brother. The best person to ask is Michael Bisping.
I saw the podcast, but it's not working for me.
It's a family-friendly show. I can't drop any words on this show.
Okay, I love you. My next question is for Gilbert. My dad is a huge fan of you, but he couldn't be here today. Could you give a quick shout out to Erwin?
Oh,
Erwin.
A shout out to Erwin.
Thank you, man.
Over here, go ahead.
Just a quick question for all three of you. What's your dream matchup, past or present?
Dream matchup, past or present? For them?
Yeah. GSP.
I like John Jones as a light heavyweight. You know, he is the GOAT. He's unbeaten at light heavyweight as well as heavyweight. I'd love to fight him in his prime, just to see how I could do. You know, I have got some slick jiu-jitsu, but John Jones for me.
Song, who would you most want to fight, past or present? The dream opponent.
Me? Connor.
Make that money.
Just another quick one. Are any of you guys planning to pay Evolve MMA a visit?
Say again?
No.
Evolve.
I don't think we've got time to Evolve. He's asking us, but
I never been there. My brother was there teaching there for a while, Gilbert Burns. Yeah, but I never been there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Over here.
Song Yadong, 你好，我是印度人，可是我会讲华语。
Oh, good. Good.
我有一个问题，我的问题是，什么是你的最喜欢的运动？好像跑步，玩球这些东西，哪一个是你的最喜欢的运动？
除了 MMA， 可能就是滑雪吧。
Okay. And to the two jiu-jitsu masters there, Mr. Burns, big fan, Paul Craig, growing on me. My one very important question is, would you guys beat Bradley Martin in a street fight?
100%, that easy money.
But he's 260 though.
Easy money. Less than 1 minute.
Alright, can you give me 50% of the money as well?
Done.
Thanks guys.
Thanks for the questions. Over here, go ahead.
Hello, my question is for Gilbert. So Kamzat is currently fighting Costa at middleweight. So if he comes back down to welterweight, would you entertain a fight with him?
Yeah, 100%. It's a 3 rematch that I want, and I hope and I pray about it because I hope I get it. Is the Hamza. Right now I passed. Now it's Bilal Muhammad is the first one that I want back. Then Hamza Shimaev and Kamaru Usman. Like I pray, please. I want those 3 rematches.
I hope it happens too. And also, just could you just give me some advice? Because I've been boxing, but I just have no motivation to continue. So for someone who wants to go down the martial arts route, what advice would you give?
I think you gotta find a good gym with a good coach and a good vibe. You know, gym gotta be your academy. You gotta feel good about it. Even sometimes you're not too motivated, but you like to be there. The coaches are good atmosphere, good energy, and that's what happened to my gym. I like to be there. I want to be there, so that's a lot of motivation for me already. I need to find a place that I like it, and then I want to be there.
Thank you. Also, just a random question. Opinion on Conor McGregor and what he's doing now?
I don't know. I hope he fights Michael Chandler.
All right. Thank you, Gilbert.
Thanks for the questions. We have 5 minutes left, so a few more questions. Go ahead.
Hey guys, really appreciate you coming out here, especially you, Paul. Shout out to the other side of the world. I'm currently living in Australia, and I felt like the Makachev versus Oliveira fight was the first fight I've experienced in a lot of the country. Get behind that. I'm just wondering how you guys actually scored that, and if Islam gets past Oliveira again, if you would see a rematch and how you think that would go.
I think we're super close. You know, I scored that fight to Volkanovski. People is mad at me, but I did. But I hope Charles will win this time. I want Charles to win.
Oh, sorry, pretty much the same. Volk is one of the greatest of all time, isn't he? He's a great guy to watch. He puts on performances, and yeah, I think he just snuck it. And I would like to see that fight again, but I'm in the same. I want to see the Bronx. I want to see the Bronx get his belt back.
Thank you.
Tell Bisping I'm wounded that he didn't make it.
All right, he'll be here tomorrow. Go ahead over here.
Oi Gilbert, tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Bem. Pouco de Portuguese. Who is the hardest hitter you've ever fought? This is for all three fighters.
Hardest hitter?
Yeah. Pack the biggest punch.
I'm gonna say the ones I fought. Comes out hit very hard. Kamaru. Yeah. These guys hit pretty hard. But the two hardest punches that I ever, three hardest punches that I ever felt in my life was Vitor Belfort. He hit like a freaking truck.
Juice stuff or non-juice stuff?
We never fail.
Yeah.
Vitor hit super hard. Tyrone Spong was the hardest one. And Anthony Johnson too. Like Anthony Johnson passed away when we were training. Yeah.
Nice work, thank you.
Thank you. Over here.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying Singapore so far. My question for all three of you is, who are your top 5 greatest MMA fighters of all time? For all three of you.
I'm going to go Conor McGregor, although a lot of people are on the fence about him, but what he did for the sport in the UK, what he did for the sport worldwide. So Conor McGregor, John Jones, GSP, Jose Aldo, and the Spider.
Song, who are your top MMA fighters?
Same, basically.
Same one.
Yeah.
Gilbert?
I go Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
John Jones. GSP. Jose Aldo. No. And I like these guys so much. If I persevere, do.
Okay, thank you guys. Hope you have a good time here.
Thank you. It's been great. Over here.
Hey guys, thanks so much for being here. I have a question, but first, Paul, my best mate since grade school, grew up in Cooperangus, and he'd be super stoked that, to know that you were here and I was here. So just give a shout out to Ross and the Smith family.
Ross and the Smith family for Cooperangus. Why he's not here?
Yeah.
Some love, man.
Thank you, awesome. And just a quick question, what brings, for all three of you, what brings joy and purpose to your life? Just something, in thinking about young kids coming up, something that you, to inspire others, what brings you joy?
For me, it's time with my kids. I've got 2 girls, and they take a lot of time. And being an MMA fighter, you take a lot of time away from them as a family, because you have to travel the world, you have to fight prep. But the reason I fight and the joy that it brings me to be a father is unreal, and I'm pretty much sure that's for quite a lot of people out there. Watching your kids grow, knowing that you're doing a good job, it's beautiful.
For all three of you, please.
Yeah. For me, it's taking care of my family. You know, my family is everything for me, my wife, my kids, my family in Brazil, being an example for the kids in Brazil. You know, we grow up like very, very hard place, and then I'm just want to show this guy that if you really want something, if you put a lot of energy, a lot of work, you can achieve.
Song, what brings you joy?
生活中什么东西给你带来快乐，让你感到开心？
I can't speak Chinese. It's hard question.
Absolutely, absolutely.
我觉得找到我喜欢的事情，就像 MMA 一样，这是我从小到大的热爱。我觉得，当我训练的时候，我觉得开心。如果没有训练的话，我觉得我的人生很空洞，什么也没有。所以我 MMA 就是我最热爱的事情。
Like training makes bring him joy. What he loves to do is training MMA. When he's not training, he feels empty.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you for the questions. We'll do these last 4, 2 and 2. We'll start over here.
My question is for Yadong. 你说UFC 12月会回去中国。如果你有参加那个比赛，你要跟谁一起打？
You said UFC might return to China in December. Who would you like to have you as an opponent?
I want to fight who has higher ranking above me, like Rob Font, Peter Yan, or Chito Vera. These 3 guys. I want to fight them.
Thanks for the question. Over here.
Hello, big fan of you guys here. So do you guys have any advice for young fighters going to their first amateur fight? Any of you can answer.
Nice. My first amateur fight I got in 2 weeks notice. I was just doing jiu-jitsu. I was starting my transition to MMA. And I just went then in the jiu-jitsu. I took the guy down and I subbed the guy. I was very nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was very, very nervous, but I remember I had a good mentor back then. Victor Belfort was in my corner, he was my mentor, and he just made me feel a little bit more relaxed and confident to put in the work and do what I have to do. So make sure you get a good mentor, a good coach to be there with you and do what you're training. You know? Don't try nothing fancy crazy, just do what you're doing.
As an amateur, it's about having fun, it's about finding what you're good at, it's about having the octagon time. So just go out there and have fun. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself to get the victory, but get the ring time and get the experience.
Yes, sir.
就是你对第一次打业余 MMA 比赛的人有什么比较好的建议？
我觉得就是找到其中的乐趣，不要紧张，你就当玩儿。我觉得输赢不重要，重要是体验。而且你第一次的 MMA 比赛，我觉得没有什么可以紧张的，就是玩儿就行了。
Just take it as a joy. Don't take it too serious. Don't get too nervous. It's just an experience.
Thank you, man. Good luck.
Thanks for the advice.
Over here.
Hi, my question is for Song Yadong. Hi, you are one of the best fighters to come out of Asia, and you're only 25 years old. When do you think you will claim that title belt?
It's simple. Just give me the title shot. I'll be the next champion. First Chinese male champion. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.